Oh, yeah.
from CBS that
Well, let me ask you a question. Why is that becoming an issue now?
The minutes from our last meeting were distributed to committee members ahead of time, the board of office. If there's no objection, we will adopt the minutes from the meeting. Committee members, if you object to adopting the minutes, you may raise your hand. No one? No. Seeing no objections, we will adopt the minutes from last meeting. The minutes of tonight's meeting are being taken by Marie Pierre. Announcements, any announcements?
Hold on, this thing was on mute, that's why I wanted to respond. Wanda Hopkins. Okay, Wanda, I see you, but I'm gonna have to mark you out, absent, because you're not
I'm here.
responding.
Present. Can you hear me? Wally, can you hear me?
We hear you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, any announcements? Okay, informational updates. It's okay. Thanks so much. I'll wait for you to come back. No, go ahead. Okay. All right, no informational updates, presentations and discussions. Okay, who is first? We're gonna start with liquor license. Okay, the first one here on the list is Quesadillas Doña Mati Corp. It's a new application for a full liquor license for a restaurant located at 158 East, 116th Street, New York, New York, 10029 on Lexington Avenue. Anyone here representing Doña Mati, Quesadillas Doña Mati
Maybe they're online.
online?
Is anyone online from Quesadillas Donna Matticorp? If you are, unmute yourself.
All right, this is a new application. They submitted all the documents.
They have to be present.
They have to be present, so
You wanna,
therefore,
we could just wait and see if they show up.
they show up.
Yeah, and then we
want to
could,
put it aside. And-
Yeah. yeah, we'll take a position, but I think we just move
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so we'll leave them to the ends of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the legal acts. Okay, all right, so moving forward, number two. Vidigal, New York City, LLD, DBA, doing business as Santiago's Beer Garden. It's a class change application for full liquor license for a restaurant located at 2337 First Avenue, New York, 10035, 120th Street. And anyone here presenting because it's a class change?
Hi, yes, I'm here from ABC License. My name is Andy. I'm the representative. And this is a class change application. We're upgrading from a restaurant wine to full liquor. The hours of operation, they're currently open from 11 and they close to 10, but we're asking for 1 a.m. closure in case when people are drinking, they want to stay late, and rather than kicking them out, we can open up a little later. There's only background music recorded only at low volume. There's total of 20 tables and 43 seats. We do have an enclosed garden in the rear yard, and there's 14 tables and 28 seats in there, and we have 1 bar with 8 stools.
Any questions from the committee?
I mean, they've been there. I don't
Yeah.
think there's been a problem.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to support.
Okay, I'll second.
Then Brija,
So-
motions to support, and Judith Rivero, second the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I.
Anyone else online?
Aye.
Go on. There we go.
That's 4. Opposed? Present not voting? Abstention? The motion carries. This liquor license has been approved. You can hear me? Okay, all right, next.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Third one here is Santidad Corporation doing business as La Cocina de Mama. There's a new application for a wine, beer, and cider license for a restaurant located at 164 East 109th Street, New York, 10029, Lexington Avenue. Anyone here present? From La
Yes,
Cocina? Okay, great, thank you.
okay. Yeah, my name is Miriam Marmolejos. I'm the representative. And the store is located, as you said, 154 East, 109th Street. They only is in a small restaurant. They're gonna open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. They only have like indoor 4 tables and 11 seats, and it's only a recording music.
Okay, they submitted all their documents.
I don't do rooftop.
What?
I have rooftop.
Well, then ask about it.
Yeah,
May I? Okay.
Yeah, it was affected before, but now we have to do it again.
Yeah, cause you have a patio deck and a rooftop.
Yeah. No.
It states rooftop on your, application.
Rooftop?
Where are you seeing?
basic.
No.
Yeah, but it's not checked on mine. What's that one?
Is that the one? Make sure that's.
Check it again because
It's filled in here, but
Yeah,
not here.
it is, there it is.
I have the application in front of me and I don't see that check.
Cause you, yeah. Yes, it is. On the
But
paper.
not on the, not on these it isn't. Well, do you know, because let me show
Does
you.
it say it on this? What does it say on this?
Stipulation. Sidewalk cafe, no later than 10. I don't see anything about rooftop on the stipulation.
That's what goes to the SLA.
Hi, I'm sorry to interrupt.
yeah.
I'm Jose
Me-
Farias de Yamati. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I wasn't able to get into the Zoom meeting, so I decided to call.
Okay, well, we moved you to the back since you weren't here, so. Leave yourself and we'll call you on.
Okay.
She's in outside,
Outside.
background
Oh.
noise.
No, the only reason that I asked about the rooftop is because I'm sure.
Yeah, it must be something on yours, because I'm looking here on Zoom, I mean,
Yeah, I
on the
know,
line,
I
there's
know.
nothing checked,
I
so,
know, and the
yeah.
only reason I asked is because if people live in the building, you know what I mean? On the top floor
Yeah, I
especially.
know, that would be weird.
It would be,
I'll make a motion to support. I don't see any issues with this.
yeah,
Okay. All right. Then Rima,
I'll second.
okay, some, motion to support and Judith Rivero, second the motion. All in favor? Aye. Anyone online?
Well, Wanda.
Or she's
Aye.
not online, right?
Aye.
Opposed? Present not voting and abstention. Okay, motion carries and that license has been approved. Thank you.
Okay, second, let me see if this is followed. A phone number ending in 725. Are you an applicant? Seven two five.
Yeah, okay, number 4. Talia Inc., doing business as Cafe da Capo. It's a new application for wine, beer, and cider license for a restaurant located at 1392. Madison Avenue, New York, New York, 10029, 97th Street. President,
President.
you have the floor.
I'm the owner, and this is my brother, he's helping me manage things. We're a small coffee shop that we acquired last year. We live one block over. Our parents live in the building next to us. We know the entire neighborhood. And our parents are also here on 116 on their own business. So it's like, we really love the neighborhood, and that's why we invested there. And we're just day-to-day coffee shop, but we have inquiries of people wanting to have like a glass of wine or beer with their lunch. Right now, we only do coffee and lunch. And we want to extend until 10 p.m. recorded music. Every now and then we have some live events, which are doctors from Mount Sinai with our customers, and they just wanna play some jazz music. And we have 21 seats and 9 bar stools. And that's pretty much it.
What street is, you on?
We are on Madison.
And-
Right by Mount Sinai.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But the couple has been there for many years, right?
Yes, yes.
And there was a liquor license before, because I.
It
remember
was,
it.
yes,
So-
yes. So when we bought it, the previous owner
Yeah.
didn't wanna have it anymore.
Yeah.
But we couldn't transfer the license to us, so that's fine. But we decided to keep the name because it's been there for 10 years. Before I bought it, so people know.
Okay, any questions? They submit all the documents.
Well, my only question is, so it's just jazz, because I see DJs was checked too, and there's no soundproofing, is that correct?
Well, we got the place as is. There is no soundproofing. There is like brick wall on one side.
And people live above in the building? Is it mixed use?
Yes.
If I may, below, where we are now, only in the front and then above, like, essentially the back of the building is like in the empty space between the buildings. But it's not directly above.
I did on mine, I don't know if it's on yours, it's not, okay, I'll go by yours.
No. Everyone's checked, right?
Recording music, that's what I see.
That's it, no DJ.
Committee?
Then you flip the page to see all their supporting documents are attached to the.
Yes.
The notice.
Yes, yes,
So look at their SIP and stuff.
yeah. Okay.
Hold on, so it's Talia, right, and then here you go, so I'll
Right.
pull it up here. That's the stipulation,
Yeah,
so it's all checked.
yeah,
That's what I was referring to,
yeah.
so that.
Yeah, and we need to register because we have essentially in the back, like, we wanna have a little piano. So that if someone plays some music, but it will still be within decibel parameters so that we don't interfere. And all live music is gonna stop. If you have a live music or DJ or event space, like let's say some jazz band, that's gonna end prior to essentially the closing, so that everybody can disperse themselves.
I mean, my only concern is it's still a residential building
Yeah.
and they want live music, which is fine, but then no soundproofing too. I don't know. I could just envision residents coming one day
Yeah,
and we didn't, you know. I would ask that you put some kind of soundproofing in personally. Yeah. So I think if they, I mean, I'm not saying you have to do a massive thing, just something to, you know, in case you ever want to make the music louder too, you know, so. I think if they're willing to update the stipulation, you just check that you would be willing to do some soundproofing. Then conditional on them submitting that, what's today, Wednesday, by
Yeah.
Friday, they just have to resubmit exactly what you did and just check that box. Then with that condition, I'll make a motion to support it.
Absolutely.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, just have to submit them. So
They'll
we
just they'll update the stip,
Yeah.
yeah, with that.
Just the stipulation?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
check
Just that
that,
you're
and
gonna-
you're gonna put
put
soundproofing,
something.
and then
By-
resend
By what day?
by Friday, 5 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
In the same email for submission?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we don't have to then.
yeah, and they said,
Some motion, you gotta wait for them to-
No, my motion will become a yes as soon as they submit it, so it's
Okay, and you
conditional.
too? You second the motion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once you submit, then you
Yes,
approve.
yes.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry. And now, eight PM.
Like, Friday.
Later.
We did the whole vote.
Approve. Okay, no, thank you. Moving along.
No. You didn't do the vote.
We still have to vote even though we have, oh.
You gotta do all those,
Gotcha,
yeah.
Okay, committee, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
You're an aye for yes, that was, one, that's a yes, because you said aye after, they said no.
That's a yes.
And so opposed? Present not voting and abstention, motion carries to approve
You
once
guys
I
don't have to
submit the
stay,
paperwork.
you can go, yeah, yeah.
Oh, thank you. And we'll send it over.
And that goes for everybody, when your application's done, go home.
Thank you.
You're welcome to stay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so the next one is Salsa Catering and Special Events. Inc. doing business at Salsa Caterers and Special Events. The new application for full liquor license for catering establishment located at 1429 Fifth Avenue, New York, 10035 and 117th Street. And, are they present?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
You have the
you.
floor.
I know the area.
thank you, Madam Chair, and good evening, members of Community Board 11, Madam Powell, representing the applicant, Danny Perez, Danny Garcia, sorry, who's here
Oh.
with me. Yeah, right. Done. Pardon me? Okay. So this is a catering hall license application, for, salsa catering and special events, which I'm sure all of you have tasted the wonderful, tasting, Latin cuisine. They cater all over the city. They've been around 35 years. This young man started the company by himself in 28. You can do the math. He's an old man now, 63. We all get there hopefully. So this will be located, they have been actually a couple of years, at 1429 Fifth Avenue between 117th, 116th Street. It's where the San Juan restaurant used to be,
Yes,
and
I
prior
know.
to that, Gran Teatro de Oro.
Yes. And
So-
it's in the building, the big building on.
Yes,
Yes,
but it's just the ground floor.
I know.
Yeah, and, which will go in the basement. So they will have,
Yeah.
some sidewalk from time to time. And we are here to answer any questions. It's again, a lovely business, been going on 35 years, very, very well known.
Okay, yeah, I just want to finish, that's a finish.
Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
you're there, Judith.
Adam,
Yes.
we know Adam a long time. Okay. First of all, like I said, I know, that was where Amy had her restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a big building.
Madam Chair, could you hear me, Carlos?
What?
Oh, Charlie, yes.
Yeah, I'm on.
All right,
Thank you,
so
Madam
that-
Chair.
welcome. So that's a big building. So you're gonna have a disc jockey, you're gonna have live music, rock bands, acoustic, Latin music, I understand,
Gotcha.
patron dancing, employee dancing, and sidewalk. My question is,
yes.
because a lot of people live in that
Yes.
building,
Just so you know, the concept here, this will not be an every night thing, they just have the two kitchens and they distribute all over the city, but they will have events, they actually have events. Once a week, they expect maybe twice a week will increase, and the events are private, you know, these are your average birthdays, weddings, baby showers.
could be
And so
noisy. for
it could be,
people
it
who
could
live-
be,
who
it
live
could be,
there.
but they actually do, keep the volume levels low to enjoy conversation and, you know.
It's only
have-
40
so
seats?
The bar,
It's only 40 seats?
70. 7 tables, 10 seats each.
Yeah,
The bar will not have any seats. The bar is just one of those that moves around. Although by escalator rules, you cannot move. You can move it at the end of the night, but during, you know, the events, it will always be there. And it's just to go and get drinks.
yeah.
And
No,
the
no,
way
I've
they, the
been
way
in
they
there.
do their, you know, they package, you know, drinks are included in the price of the catering, so people don't have to get up and constantly be, you know, looking for that. So,
Yeah, no, I've been in there. But-
Madam Chair, I've been to the event and the noise, they keep it very low when they're using any live entertainment. So they've done pretty well at that.
Yeah, I've been there too.
I'm gonna just chime in on the same recommendation I made on the last one for the sake of consistency. If there's gonna be live music, then they should commit to soundproofing like the previous
right.
applicant.
But you're right, you showed me something.
No, it's outdoor. That's outdoor seating, and
Oh.
indoor seating.
Okay.
and the outdoor, of course, is limited in sound and in hours as well. That's just by city law.
Well, I've been there at events, I mean, I
Just
know.
to emphasize, it's a 35-year-old business, very, very successful, great food. I mean, I'm sure all of you may not know it, but I'm sure all of you have tasted some of the food at some cater events.
And any, in the past, any 311, any 311 calls,
None of these applicants have been on successfully.
even when it was, before it used to be the someone.
We only pulled for 2 years. Yeah, so from 2023. So from 2023.
You've been there for like 1 or 2 years now. 2 years.
Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion for approval.
Let me just say something, the only thing they have missing letters of support.
Okay, so I have a couple of letters of support here. There are 6 copies each. You will distribute or distribute, okay. We also, beyond these 2, which are from the 116th Street Block Association and from Bonifacio, for the Tuxedo's Senior Center. We had a great meeting yesterday with the deacons from the church next to us, Deacon Leon Blodgett. And we met
He's
with
around
the,
the corner from me.
oh yeah?
Mhm.
We know the entire history of the church, beautiful history. And he's supportive. We've also met with a parking lot. There's a parking lot on 117th between 5th and 11th, much closer to 5th Avenue. And in fact, some of his people park there in the parking lot, of course, is very supportive. They get a lot of business from him.
Wow, so- 23.
Yeah, we can only get the 2. Parking lot may be forthcoming. But you gotta go up the chain, you know, from the attendant to the manager to downtown people. They're very supportive. As well as Deacon Leon Blodgett.
Anybody talking?
No, I'm reading. How come, what happened to the third support, third letter of support?
Said he couldn't get
You
it.
couldn't get it?
No, the parking lot may be forthcoming, but you gotta go up the chain, you know, from there. But they're very supportive, they get a lot of business. There's not that many businesses.
Yeah, I was
around
gonna
there,
say,
to be honest with you, there's not.
It can be challenging
All
depending on
residential.
block you're on, and they aren't in a It's not a lot of business.
It's all residential. We met with the deacon from the church next door. We had a great meeting yesterday.
Did he give you a little support?
No, he's not giving a lot of support, but he's very supportive. You can ask him, Deacon Leon Blige.
Then why wouldn't you give a letter of support?
Huh?
He may eventually.
Say it again, I'm sorry. Chief.
Why ask
He
him if
may-
he's
he may-
supportive, why
he
didn't he
may
give it?
eventually. By asking for one, yes, we just want to make ourselves a good neighbor.
Like I said, he lives around the corner from me, I see him all the time.
Well, no, I mean, I can understand the challenge of getting three here. I mean, you're the chair. I'm saying, I can understand what you're saying. But if the guy, the deacon at the church is supportive, I would assume then he would be able to put that in writing.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
There's also a lot of businesses that, you know, he works with Gators, through Museo del Barrio, and many others, but they're not within that 2 block. It's challenging. There's not really many businesses in that 2 block. It's all residential.
Up there. People that live there.
Madam Chair, can I just say something that, in the past, the pastor has not given any letters. I remember when Chef Jose was there, when he had the restaurant and he had some entertainment. He always supported the project, but he never gave a letter to us. So that's something that he's probably known not to do, but he's very supportive of a lot of events that takes place in the community.
You can ask him, we had a great meeting with him yesterday.
Carlos made a motion to support. I'm willing to second that with the friendly amendment that they put some soundproofing in.
You know, Dylan.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a massive undertaking, but you know, you're in a.
The volumes are low, but okay, he's okay, he's a business
Look,
owner.
I mean, I didn't know maybe Amy had soundproof because there was a piano there and they always played the piano, but that wasn't loud.
And if you find out that there is, then that's fine too, but that's it, yeah.
Okay,
So what do you want them to do? Same
So,
thing, resubmit
so-
by Friday?
Yeah, resubmit by Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
And also, we try to get their letter of support.
I'm sorry, but I honestly, it's.
Just try.
very
Yeah, they can try. I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's hard to do the one size fits all because you have
Yeah.
some blocks here with 8 businesses, then you have, and they are.
All residential. If you let me go 3 or 4 blocks, I can.
No, it's a challenge where you are.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Can you get a letter of support of the building or no? Or whether it's with that?
No, it's from a business.
Yeah.
We used to accept,
But this
but
is,
not
this is
anymore.
a residential.
Yeah.
When possible.
Well, it's a business, it's an organization.
Business or organization, you guys
Yeah.
open up.
That's an organization, no,
It's a senior citizen center.
yeah,
So it's not an individual
Yeah.
apartment by apartment thing.
Oh, okay. And this, okay, this is an organization, this is an organization.
Correct.
yeah, I think they're fine, yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
So, Carlos made it, you seconded?
With the friendly amendment, and that they'll have it by Friday.
Yeah.
And if you find out you have soundproofing, then just submit some proof that you do, and then you don't have to put more in. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, just to be clear, if he finds out he has it, submit some proof that he does. If
Yeah.
not, then we do what, the stipulations?
So you gotta check the stipulation and just re-sign it. And the only change would be where you put no soundproofing, and that you will install some
That's the
soundproofing.
one I gave you. Okay,
All right,
Yeah.
that's it.
okay.
Okay,
You still gotta do the,
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do it now. Okay, so, all in favor?
aye,
Aye.
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 Opposed? Present not voting and abstention. Okay? Motion to approve, as long as you guys submit by Friday, and
Right.
if the commission, if there's none, then you will submit some,
Yes, they do it. Something, yes.
some proofing, and if not, if you have some proof that you, I mean, if you have it, a proof that you do have.
Yeah, it's proof that you have it.
Hey, the citizen for birthdays.
Okay. I
will
will.
do.
I will.
Thank you, have a good night.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have an
Yeah.
architect that can sign on it, that'll be enough. Doesn't have to be anything major, just some.
Because if there was soundproofing, you had to be a contract that you sign, something, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I got it.
All right. Okay, so.
Take care.
Good night, good night.
Bye-bye. Okay. Let's do. Okay, the next one, number 6 is Ty Taliki. Corporation doing business as Malin, am I saying it correct? I'm not sure the person's here, but it's a renewal application for a wine beer and cider license. Number 024023139661 for a restaurant located at 2028 Second Avenue, New York 10029, 104th Street. This one here is missing all the documents, so that's a no.
Well, are they here? Just give them,
It's a renewal.
they're not
They
here, are
don't
they?
have anything.
All right, motion to deny.
Yeah, motion to deny.
All right, Judith can have it. Give it to Judith. Yeah, motion to deny, you made it. All right, I'll second that.
Second, and then seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
They all said aye.
Oh,
yeah.
what's that? Okay. Opposed? Present not voting and abstention. Next one. That's it. All right, number 7. APQ 1399, Madison, New York. One
Danny,
LLC.
Carlos Diaz, give me a call.
He was talking to someone else.
Oh.
It's okay, I told him, don't worry about it.
Where was I?
You're on
LLC,
7, yeah.
Doing business as Le Pen, I hope I'm saying this right. URTDN. Renewal application for wine, beer and cider license number 1332713 for a restaurant located at 13 Madison Avenue, New York, 10029, 97th Street. All documents were provided. They don't have to be here.
Well, hold on, I just have a question, Marlene.
Mhm.
Was there some change on the application and that's why they're not being administratively approved?
Yeah, so administrative approvals, just to clear that up, I think Khalid mentioned that last time he talked with me. Let me clear this up for the committee. If they don't give the documentations in time
Gotcha.
for me to look at it in the board
Got
office, there's no way for me to compare it. to the two years. There's a slight change to the application, right? Then,
Yeah.
meaning hours are slightly different.
You wouldn't be
by
able
1
to,
hour, right? Then that is a change to the method of operation, so they're not eligible. Or they just didn't give it in at all.
Gotcha.
Like they gave in their notice, but nothing to support it as the board office asked, and they're not eligible for it.
Thank you for clarifying. Okay.
Okay. So what was that? All documents were provided.
Right.
Committee, motion?
I'll make a
There's
motion.
somebody on the.
I'll second that, Madam Chair.
Wait, somebody on.
Yeah, Jeff
For-
and Manuel.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm, yeah, I'm here just to confirm everything, so. Yeah, nothing's really changing. We applied for the DOT dining out seating. I don't know what triggered the flag for you, but yeah, nothing is changing as far as our liquor license is concerned. The hours of operations aren't changing. So I don't know if it's tied into that, but yeah, nothing is changing as far as that's concerned.
Nothing else?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to support.
Thank you.
I'll second it, Madam Chair.
Charlie Diaz seconds the motion. Yeah. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Present not voting and abstention. Okay, that's approved. You're approved. Thank
Thanks
you.
all. Have a good night.
Good night. Number 8, Antwerp J LLC, doing business as Bargoyana. Renew application for full liquor license, number 034023132994 for a restaurant located at 177 East, 100th Street, New York, 10029, Third Avenue. Wait, Third Avenue? Isn't that between Third and Lex? Or this? Okay, Third Avenue.
They're on the call, they're cleared up.
100th Street.
What?
They're on the call, they're cleared up.
Okay. All documents was provided. What was on the call for Bargayona?
I'm here.
Oh, here. You're located between Third, on Third Avenue?
Lexington and Third, between Lexington and Third.
Okay, because it says here Third Avenue.
I don't know.
It's okay.
Okay, I
Yeah.
just wanna,
I'm good.
okay,
I'll make a motion to support.
okay, then makes a motion to support.
I'll second it.
And do the second, all in favor, aye,
Aye.
Aye.
opposed? President not voting, an abstention. Motion carries to be approved. You're welcome. You can go.
I do wanted to see about the dining out, because I
Oh,
see there was an application and we did apply to the DOT dining out. Are we also supposed to send you guys?
DOTs will send us your application, so if you're not on the agenda yet,
Yeah.
then
Okay.
DOT has not finished vetting your application, they do all the heavy lifting, and then it comes
Okay,
here.
all right, sounds good, thank you.
Thank you.
Number 9, Perch Bar LLC, doing business as Perch Bar, renewal application for full liquor license. Number 03-4023-137124 for a restaurant located at 1693 Lexington Avenue. New York, 10029, 106th Street. There are no changes to previously supported methods of operation. This item is approved administratively by the district manager and the chair of the License and Permits Committee. No vote is required. Okay. And moving on to dining out, New York City, number 10. Okay.
I just wanted to check everything. Okay, Santiago Court, doing business as La Cocina de Mama. There's a new application for Roadway Cafe for a restaurant located at 154 East 101 Street, New York, 10029 Lexington Avenue. This one is,
No, but that one is gone. That's being approved already?
Yeah, that's.
No, we approved the license, this is for the dining out, they were on for both.
Oh, yes, okay.
It's two separate things.
yeah.
So we
Yes.
approved the liquor license, now we're on the dining out.
Oh, okay.
Maureen said that at the beginning of the meeting.
So,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so the
okay.
application was submitted.
Yeah.
No, they submitted a liquor license application, which we've already approved.
Yes.
Now, there's the dining out application,
Okay.
totally separate.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay. Adam, I would like for you to help me with this because this is new to me.
Yeah, it's new to me too.
Okay, so
It's new for everyone.
We're in the same boat.
How many, can I ask a question? How many seating arrangement in the restaurant?
Hold on, because I took out the, I didn't know that it's gonna be both for us. The Rosai, okay, I got it right here.
when it's over, that's the one that we were talking about the roof. Oh, that's,
Application, affirmation, integrates.
All right, I don't want this to go off the rails,
Yeah.
because it's happening, okay? So last year, I'm gonna mute everyone, okay, so just give me a second. Last year, DOT made, permanent the open dining program.
right,
That was created in the pandemic.
correct,
So out of that permanency came sidewalk cafes
Right.
and roadway cafes. Sidewalk cafes are year round. So once you apply, you can have it open all year round. Roadway cafes are from April 1st. Right? Yesterday. To November 29th, I believe. Let me see, I don't wanna say the wrong information.
thank you,
November 29th.
that clarifies that, I don't know what was a rolling, okay.
Yep,
Like on
and
the
so
street.
DOC, you have, community boards have an option to opine, give comment on the roadway cafe or the sidewalk cafe as they choose. Community boards are not obligated to do so, you can waive comment. Because unlike the SLA, you are not asking hours of operation. You're not asking like you would ask, like, oh, does anyone live in the building? They want to know, I'm gonna read from the paper just because I don't want to misinform you. The cafe's footprints and dimensions, their frontage, if you're blocking bike lanes, bus lanes, right? You can't do that when you have a roadway and a sidewalk cafe. The flow for pedestrians, you can't be so in the curb that people can't walk, right?
Would impacts on parking fall under this?
Yes,
They might, yeah, they're gonna take up some.
they're taking.
And we can comment on that,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, I guess then I'd like to ask the applicant if we're okay with that. How many parking spaces will
Yeah.
this be taking
This is one
away?
of the next incentive.
Or to the,
Yeah.
to the applicant, you can unmute yourself. Do you know how many parking spaces would be lost this time of year because of the roadway cafe?
Yeah, those are the cafes on the street, they take parking spots.
Right, well, that's why I asked, and you could see the picture.
You can see that, yeah.
The frontage,
The
yeah.
boxing.
Yeah, it's like what they had during COVID.
Right,
but now-
yeah.
But we gotta figure out, they gotta let us know the dimensions, if it's blocking any, what is that, the bike?
I believe it's definitely blocking parking.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It is.
Yeah, I just wanna know how
Just think of
much.
how it looks.
Can he answer the question?
We're not talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had it on mute. Oh my God, I was talking to you and I didn't know that you. No, actually, it's only 14.6 feet long and 7 feet out. So, and it's not blocking anything because in order for us to be approved by then, we have to send like a plan. It's gonna be only 5 tables and 8 seats only. So
Are
it's
you- are
pretty
you-
small.
My
Madam,
question was, how many parking spots is it gonna take
It's
away? Do you-
not gonna be more than one.
One.
Yes, it's small. It's 14.6 feet, imagine. So how long is the car?
It depends on the car, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not big.
It's one of those mini cars.
The average car is 14.7 feet, I mean, that's what Google says.
Probably, yes, that's what it's only like one, no more than that.
It kind of would depend how people park, it could be 2 spots.
Yeah.
That's the argument.
Yeah,
that
the
we make.
max, yes, the max.
I can't see it being more than 2, well, I'd call it 2. is what
I
would-
call it two, okay, two.
So do we have to do a motion for this or no?
You do,
Yes.
yes. You have to vote whether you're going to.
I'll make a motion that we let them use the 2 parking spaces to put their outdoor seating arrangement.
But
So that one.
you don't have the application, like the plan map that we send to them?
Yes.
Oh, no, we do, and.
We
and so
Okay.
that's how I'm going to probably taking 2 parking spots.
Right.
We thought maybe you had you told us the area, so it's 2. 2 is the safe bet. It could be 1, but it's more like, you can't
No,
tell how
it's
people are gonna park. So Carlos made a motion, I don't know if anyone wants to second it.
But I agree, it's gotta be 2, it's definitely not 1.
So Carlos, Diaz motion to approve,
Yeah,
what's it?
He actually motioned to approve for the 2.
They're
Did he
calling.
say 2 parking spots?
well, he's just approving the
Yeah.
application, he's not approving anything.
Right.
Any second to approve? I mean, second motion to approve?
I'm gonna be honest, we said about having enough information early on, and looking at this for the first time,
Yeah,
this is not a lot of information. They haven't given us, I think the biggest impact is parking.
yeah.
And so I don't wanna say yes or say no, I'm gonna personally abstain.
Is- But it's gonna be only 1 car. It's not gonna be 2.
Can't be 1.
You
Well,
didn't know that one.
Not unless it's that little car.
But I'm not, I'm almost saying, like, he made a motion, so.
all right.
You haven't gotten a second yet, so
Right.
we'll see if you get one.
And you 2 are saying,
Well, I'm just saying, I essentially was saying, I'm not seconding it, so one of you has to do that, or no.
Wanda,
Well, you know, Carlos.
I'm abstaining. Marie, Anne Marie,
I wanna abstain.
Ask them all to mute themselves.
Can you
Well,
guys-
Yeah, if you guys it's what I said in the beginning.
Yeah, I know.
If you guys are not prepared
Yeah, we're not
to weigh
prepared, I'm
in on
sorry.
this right now, you can waive comment and that decision will go.
So what do I have to say, waive comment?
Well, can I ask a question? I wouldn't, I hear you, but I wouldn't waive comment personally. I think, because I think we're making a point here.
Yeah.
That we're hesitant to, take a position because of, do we have to have a motion to make a comment to them? Could we?
Yeah, you have to go, you have to be in agreement.
Well, I guess, because all I'm saying is if we waive comment,
What does it mean to waive comment?
like, we don't have any opinion.
They don't have
no
opinion.
opinion.
Yeah, DOT has already done the vetting of this application. They're just allowing community boards to give an opinion.
Yes.
Well, I think I want DOT,
They've already cleared whether this would be an obstruction to anything I just mentioned.
except for
Bike lanes,
parking.
curb lanes,
That was it.
but the roadway is in a parking space.
So I think what I'm saying is, I think, I think parking is important. I
Yeah.
think the city bike racks, forget the bike lanes, just city bike racks are taking a ton of parking. It's gonna take more. And I think that we should be aware that we are concerned about the impacts of parking in the community, not just about this application, but in general. So
Right.
that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I feel the same way. So what happens when you have 1, 2, 3, 4 abstention and 1 vote?
Well, there's no motion right
There's no
now.
There's no motion.
He hasn't gotten a second.
Yeah, it's still, Carlos is the only one that's put the motion on the floor.
Oh, so then, I don't know what to.
Okay, can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we take no position, could the committee send comment that we took no position because we are concerned about the impact on parking and we don't feel that the application provided us sufficient information on that? And that we'd like that moving forward if possible.
The person is on.
No, but no, I mean more from like DOT.
Oh,
this-
No, that is what, I'm letting you guys know now. This is what DOT is giving you, that's it.
Okay,
For every application that comes forward, for the sidewalk and the roadway, this is what it will look like. They've already done all the work to see if it's compliant with their DOT's policies and procedures.
yeah, I
Yes.
guess I don't like their policy.
They don't gotta deal with the parking.
No. And even on here.
Where's the- What they have now? Which car looks now?
I got a better way of putting this. Hear me out, are we okay if it was only gonna take one parking spot? One, let's just throw this hypothetical out there.
Yeah, I would be okay with that.
Then how about to send DOT a message? We approve it on the condition that this only is taking one parking spot. If there's any chance that it takes more than one, then maybe we're opposed to it. I don't know.
Alone, it's a little crazy, but shows me it's more than one.
Well, we could say that we make a motion on the condition that there will never be more than one parking spot obstructed to this, and if it's two, or, I don't know, I'm afraid of taking no position, I don't like that either.
Alright, so then we are going to, our motion is to, approve only.
I'll make a motion.
Only, no, come on.
I'll make a motion to support this application under the condition that at no time will this impact more than one parking spot maximum.
And I second.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Hold on, please, before you go into the vote.
Okay. So Adam,
Did you say a car is 14?
Well, I'm now saying it's one car, it doesn't matter, if it's one car, let me rephrase that, one standard sized
Well, that.
vehicle, not a bus, not a truck,
That-
a standard size sedan or Jeep.
Yeah,
or-
because here it says
Oh.
14,
That's it,
That's-
standard
that's-
size vehicle.
so,
because it says it on here.
I mean, no one's parking a bus on the side, I mean, I don't think, but so it's called a standard size car.
Marie, you tell me what it's on. So then,
Yeah, I made it, yeah.
motion and I second the motion. Same,
Yep.
continue,
No,
huh?
no. That was you, Anne Marie?
Yeah,
Oh, you both A.
I second it.
You still gotta do the,
Yeah, I'm waiting for her to tell me she's done.
You go ahead.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Online,
Aye.
opposed? Present not voting and abstention. Okay, so the motion carries that if it takes one, one.
no more than one
Cafe,
spot at any time.
takes- Yeah, more than one, we're not approving, okay,
Right.
all right. The person on the.
And how will we know? We have to go there.
Well, I mean, it's like anything else we vote on. How do we know? It's,
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
Okay, so the person online, did you hear that?
Well, it's.
You mute me all the time. Yes, I hear it.
Thank you.
It's a DOT.
All right, next one now, we're going to go into the street activity permits.
Mhm.
Number 11, New York City Kids, 4172 street event, May 13, 2025. Setup is at 1, breakdown is at 3. Location Pleasant Avenue between 114th Street and 114th Street and East 115th Street. Is a full street closure. Miguel Rivera is the applicant and is sponsored by the NYPD. And they are elected officials and New York City municipal agencies applying for street events. Permits will be exempt from the requirement to submit supporting documentation. They're exempt from submitting documentation, but we still have to do a motion to approve.
Yeah.
I make a motion to approve, since it's only a few hours and it's in conjunction with the New York City Police Department.
I'll second.
How many minutes, when we have the pop, is she still on?
Do they have all their paperwork? I'm sorry, I didn't ask that question.
Okay.
Didn't you hear? They're exempt from the paper.
Well, they're exempt. That doesn't mean they.
Okay.
So that,
We don't have anything from them, so
Because they don't have. to.
they don't have to. That's,
Who made the
Okay.
motion?
Carlos,
Carlos seconded the motion?
did anyone second it yet?
Nobody?
No,
Okay. It's a lot of talking happening. I'm
I'll
sorry.
second it.
okay, I've done seconds. All in favor? Aye. Okay, so, hold on, so Carlos,
I made the motion and was second by,
I said all in favor, I said aye.
I seconded it, yeah.
So, we're gonna.
yeah, we'll go. Okay,
Opposed?
Can you guys hear me?
No, we can't hear you, Wanda.
Because I seconded. I don't know why you can't hear me.
well,
All right, so Wanda can second.
you know,
it.
I'll yield to Wanda if I may.
No, it's fine. It's fine, Carlos.
Wanda, no, we couldn't hear you.
So Carlos made the motion, Wanda said she seconded it, so Wanda seconded it, and
Okay.
then we were all in favor.
Thank you.
You have that, Marty? Yeah. Okay, so we're all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Present not voting,
Aye.
abstention? Okay, motion to approve. Number 12. Museum Mile Festival, number 823835 is a street event. June 10th, 2025. Setup is at 3:30 PM, breakdowns at 10 PM. Location is Fifth Avenue between East 79th Street and East 109th Street. It's a full street closure. Applicant is Jerry Gallagher, and the sponsor is Museum Mile Festival, Museum of the City of New York.
I'll be like, well,
That's what I need to do. Wait a minute. All documents were provided. Anyone here from, no?
Hi. Yes, I'm on the
Hi.
line.
Well, you have the floor. There's anything you would like to say?
Just we're very happy to present Museum Mile Festival again to the community board for approval. It's the 47th annual Museum Mile Festival. As always, it takes place on Fifth Avenue from 79th Street up to 110th. All the museums along the mile will be open and free to the general public, and we look forward to having a great year again.
Okay, any questions from the committee? I motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Online?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? present not voting, and abstention. Okay, motion carries to be approved. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night.
Okay.
All right, so the next one.
Wait, you know what? Should we go back to this to see if the person is here on the,
Oh, yeah,
is it, do you,
I think they are here.
You want me to go back?
Now, let's just finish
Let's
these
finish.
and then we'll do them at the end.
yeah,
That's
Could've been
fine.
early. Okay, number 13, 109th Street Annual Block Party, number 834134. This is a block party, July 5th, 2025, set up at 12 p.m. Breakdown at 8 p.m. Location is East 109th Street between Fifth Avenue and Madison Avenue. Is a full street closure. This is the applicant Sonia Gibson and sponsored by 109th Street Blocks Association. It is exempt from putting in paperwork. During the last 2 years, the block party has been held in the same location and has been operated in the same manner consistent with the originally approved permit. And the event has been a good neighbor, no significant noise complaints or substantiated reports of illicit activity since the permit was granted or lost reviewed.
Motion to approve.
Okay, I second it. Adam first and Judy second. All in favor, aye.
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 Wanda?
Aye.
Opposed? Present not voting and abstention. Okay, we approve, motion carries to approve. Anyone here from this? No? Okay. 14 is Salsa El Barrio Multicultural Event number 834800. Block Party, July 26, 2025, set up at 11, breakdown at 7 p.m. Location is East 109th Street, between Second Avenue and Third Avenue, full street closure. Applicant is Brian Martinez, sponsor residents of the block. This is exempt.
Madam
Doing
Chair, is
the-
that number 14? Because I only see 13 on the,
We have 14.
oh,
You could
okay,
just-
thank you.
Them for the same reasons as the previous one.
we don't even.
I don't need to, I'm gonna read what it says here though. It says,
You don't have to.
you know.
I make a motion to approve, Chair.
For your edification.
Ah, got it. Okay, no problem. So.
I'm just saving you the,
Thank you.
So that.
My,
yeah.
Yeah.
If some, like if your committee members were to ask why
Yeah,
I'm moving
yeah.
on, that's when you can just read the paper, cause it's pulled right from your procedures.
Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
don't give yourself any more.
All right, so, motion, I think Carlos.
Yeah,
Right, and who seconded?
me.
And I
Yeah.
second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Present not voting and abstention. Okay, this is approved. 15, James Walton Johnson Houses Love and Unity Day, number 835336.
Yes.
Block party, let me finish. Block party, July 26, 2025. Setup is at 9 a.m. Breakdown is at 6 p.m. Location is Lexington Avenue between East 112th Street and East 115th Street. It's a full street closure. Applicant is Kenneth Cox, sponsored by James Weldon Johnson Houses Tenant Association. And this is exempt as well because paperwork was completed, was submitted.
No, that's not where you're exempt.
You just, it's for the same reason you read for 13 and 14. So that's all you have to say.
Okay, no reason.
I'll make a motion to approve or support, motion to support.
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Present not voting and abstention? Okay, approved.
We're from James Roby Johnson, and thank you very much. We're gonna do a special event for Ms. Ethel Velez. So everyone is welcome to come on that day and help us celebrate our passing. It's hard for everybody, because you've been here forever. And I think you all might know her, right?
Association president.
So everyone is welcome to come and enjoy the festivities.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Have a good night.
Did you put your information on the paper then?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, but Thomas is the president now.
You're the president?
Yes.
Is your information there?
Yeah, his information is there also.
I'll bring it up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Candy's on my board, you know Candy?
Of course.
Yeah, she's on our board.
Oh,
She's my
okay.
secretary.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, who's it? Number 16, and I think 17 is also the same person. No.
No.
Okay, 16. 129 annual block party, number 832783, block party, July 26, 2025, set up at 11:30 a.m., break time at 8 p.m. And location is East 129th Street between Park Avenue and Madison Avenue, street closure, full street closure. Applicant is Antoinette Respas, and the sponsors 129 Black Association. This is also exempt.
Yeah, all right.
I make a
Before-
motion to approve.
Wait a second. Before anything, I want to ask a question that we have never done before, but and we're doing now. And there's a reason. When we were doing it, we never mentioned the event ID number, especially at the full board, but she does it. I don't see a reason for to saying the event number, because it takes up so much time. That's as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you're saying the 129th Street annual block party or whatever it is.
I think, I'm gonna make it simpler.
Yeah.
For your own sake, again, the application number, you don't have,
You don't have to put it
No.
where the report.
no.
No,
I-
no. we
I
never
know
did.
you're doing what you were told. I did it all these years, never
We
once
never
read
did
it.
it.
Yeah, you don't
We
have
never
to.
did.
Save
Save
Save-
yourself time.
Cause I know when you go up even at full board, you have to say all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just the address, the thing and the position.
Exactly.
That's it.
And that's why I'm bringing it up.
And I'm gonna have a call that I have to say.
No one's
I think-
saying
No.
that.
I think, so for Anne Marie, I know you all have been here for a while. And so you guys developed a practice. So the board office, myself and Angel told Anne Marie, since you are new, like a newborn, you
Right.
have to do everything to the letter until you can develop a practice.
Gotcha.
So then you developed a practice. You chaired this committee for a while.
Too long.
You
And I
were vice
did
chair
too.
for a while.
Yeah.
So you develop the flow, right? So she has to know the rules and then develop a.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So
fine.
if
but-
you are comfortable with not reading that into the
ID
record,
number.
Yes, please.
if your committee is saying, is asking you to just speed it along a little bit, then that's fine too, but I had to show you the rules.
Right.
And
They
then
showed you by the
And-
book.
And
Yeah.
I agree with you, Marlene, but it was just getting to me because I know that we never.
You could talk.
I didn't know where you were coming from though at first. I was like, what could be so controversial about this exempt event?
But you understand, because we never did. it.
No, but Marlene is right. It's a
Yeah,
new person, give them the book and then
Right.
let them.
Right.
But if you feel that way, then you know you
I
don't.
don't feel say the numbers. I don't want it. I mean, I feel.
Well, it's not even about wanting to say them or not. It's not really giving, we need it, but the people voting it, it means nothing.
It means nothing, right.
Okay,
That's
so
why.
moving forward.
So
I'm gonna say
I'm
the
sorry,
number.
I didn't mean to,
No, it's
I
fine.
understand.
But if Anne Marie is saying as the person chairing this
That she
committee,
wants to.
that she wants to say the numbers, and
That's
that's gonna make her comfortable in case someone asks her to recall and she didn't put it in the recording and she didn't say it. She has to do what makes her feel comfortable.
That's
Oh,
true.
it's up to you.
Don't give in to the peer pressure.
Yeah, no.
Hello, you guys.
No, you have to do.
You
what
know-
makes
It's your committee. Marlene's right. It's your committee.
Committee, and, you know.
Judith made a suggestion, you don't have to take it, or you could.
Okay, thank you. Well, all right, so let's continue.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, you already read it in, right? So we were on
Wanda.
16,
Which one?
16,
She put a motion to approve.
16,
Which one?
16, 129 annual block party.
Right.
And I will second Wanda's
So I
motion.
got a second.
Okay, perfect.
So approve. I mean,
Yes.
all in favor?
Yeah, yeah. Aye.
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 Opposed?
Aye.
As in not voting,
No
and
opposition.
abstention, okay, this is approved.
Mhm.
Okay. Number 17, Carnaval del Barrio. Number 827833, I just wanna finish it, let me finish the last.
Yes.
Go ahead. But if you wanna do it, do it. Yeah.
But it's true what she said, what am I have to read, but I have to know.
No,
Okay.
that's not, they
Let
don't
me
know
just
by the
spend it
name.
for tonight.
Okay.
Do it how you feel
Do
comfortable.
it whatever you want.
Single Block Festival, August 2nd, 2025. Setup is at 8 a.m. Breakdown is at 8 p.m. Location is East 116th Street between Second Avenue and Third Avenue. Street is a full street closure. Applicant is Hector Gonzalez, sponsors Just Be Incorporated. Is Hector, anybody here?
Yes.
Okay. All documents were provided. You have the floor. Would you like to give us some information about this event?
Hey, how you doing?
Thank you.
I'm at a Zoom meeting right now. Everything is good. Let me call you back.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. I'm here. Yeah, Carnaval del Barrio. Has been around for over 20 something years. With Edwin Marcial. Then I will work with him, and once he passed, I continue a one-day celebration of the traditions of cultural heritage or Hispanic community in Harlem.
I make a motion to support this application.
And I second it. Okay, Steve, going on for years. Then motions to approve.
I'll second it, Madam Chair.
Okay, no, do the second bit already.
Okay,
All
no
in-
problem.
Aye.
Aye. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And opposed? President not voting and abstention. Okay, this is approved.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. You're welcome. Okay, 18 Hispanic Heritage Fest, number 826039, Single Block Festival, September 14, 2024. It's set up as at 7 a.m., break-ins at 6 p.m. Location is East 116th Street between 3rd Avenue, 2nd Avenue, so closure. The applicant is Alex Garcia and is sponsored by the Mexican Folkloric Dance Society of New York City. All documents were provided. Is Alex Garcia?
Can you read the last two lines if you don't mind? On our thing?
Yes, I will. I was actually. I was gonna see if Alex was here.
Oh, okay.
Is Alex here?
He's right there.
Oh, hi. How are you? Good, thank you. Okay, so all documents were provided, and please remember this applicant made a verbal agreement at the License and Permit Committee meeting on May 1st, 2024, that he would not hold this event in East Harlem after 2024. Correct. So committee have questions? Any?
Well, I guess, I mean. Do you remember that agreement you made with this committee?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so then why are you applying for it if you remember that agreement?
Well, I do remember now that you mentioned it.
Oh,
When I applied, I didn't think about it.
okay, well, I make a motion to deny this application.
Because we went through a lot of stuff with that.
I mean, you could say what you want, but I just said why I'm denying it, I think.
Yeah, we went through this. It was ridiculous.
It's not about what was ridiculous or not, but it says that the board had a verbal
Right,
agreement.
we did.
And so if the board's not gonna honor its verbal, I mean, I'm the one that was chairing when that agreement was made. You're all welcome to.
I will
not vote for-
second his emotion.
What did she say? So.
Three seconds,
Yeah, so do I. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Yes, yeah.
Opposed? President not voting? Abstention? Is Carl still on?
I'm on. Yes, I am.
What are you haven't opposed? You haven't?
Of course I voted. You're not listening.
You're not?
I'm voting for the denial.
Okay.
Okay, so this motion has been, this motion carries as a denial.
We have to go back to,
Number one, liquor
Yeah.
license.
Now, can I second it?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Since this is being denied, can I choose another date before September 14th? Let's say, a week before?
Well, no, I don't have an answer. My agreement was,
Okay,
That
that's
week.
understood. We're not-
well, I don't know, you see, I don't feel comfortable really having this conversation because we had an agreement and you only remembered it after. So any discussions we have now, I don't know that I really wanna be the one having it. You know, we had an agreement, I had meetings off the record, I spent more time than I should have on this. And I made an agreement that everybody, so I'm, to be honest, a little bit offended that this application even happened, so I have no further comment on.
on 116th Street, that's what it was.
Well, it's
Yeah,
just, again,
yeah.
I had an agreement
I
in
know.
place, So when I saw this, I was frankly surprised to see it to begin with.
You know, I'm surprised that you feel offended, Aaron, but.
Really, you do? Okay, well,
Yes,
I mean,
you probably read this before tonight. Or you just.
no, I read everything
like,
for you.
okay.
So then why would it matter when I saw it though?
No, I guess.
I'm not the chair of this committee anymore, but I'm saying, why would it matter when I saw it? Should I have told you and told you?
Maybe, or maybe it's for you to let me know it, and
But we're all adults here. You should remember the agreements that you make.
I definitely, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, and we-
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying to you, no, let me speak.
No, go ahead.
I went, Marlene, and correct me if I'm wrong, I went above and beyond my duties as a chair to have multiple off-the-record meetings about this.
Yeah,
We came to an agreement,
right.
we had you have the event. And then you came and applied. You're saying you forgot, you're asking me when I saw this. At no time did you reach out and say, hey, I know we made this agreement, but how about this? You just applied, and now you're kind of putting the burden on me, asking me when, well, you asked me when I saw it. Okay, then I have no further comment. I won't approve any event in September. That was the agreement. That wasn't this date. I don't feel comfortable on anything.
I remember,
Oh,
it,
no.
like, there was a whole big thing you did with that girl, right, remember?
It was
Yeah,
it was a headache. That's all I was saying.
It really was, it was.
All right, well, you know, my apologies to the committee, you know,
Yeah.
I said,
Okay,
I guess so.
all right.
All right.
All right, let us go back to the first
We got
one.
a first liquor license.
Yeah, and nobody's here, obviously. I'm gonna read it in case, are they online?
Call out the.
Okay, so going back to one, Quesadillas Doña Mati Court. A new application for full liquor license for a restaurant located 158 East, 116th Street, New York, New York, 10029, Lexington Avenue. All documents were provided. Are you here?
I thought they said they were, but maybe they're not anymore.
I think maybe that was the applicant.
Matilda
Yeah, maybe.
Herrera, are you here? Is that seems to be the principal name, yeah.
Just read it, say it one more time,
Okay.
and yeah.
Quesadillas Doña Mati Corporation. New application for full liquor license for a restaurant located on 158 East, 116th Street, New York, New York, 10029, on Lexington Avenue. Are you on line? Do you see her? Anybody else?
No,
besides
because
us?
Yeah, the phone number that is not responding, ending in 725. I'm not sure who that person is. I've already
that
asked.
on
if
the
they were
application?
guests.
No,
Uh,
I'm looking at that
And the
number.
iPhone was the applicant for, the, La Cocina, yeah.
They still on?
Mhm. I don't, this other person is not responding.
Yeah, it says.
Who's that?
Hello?
No, I'm on, but I'm from La Cocina de Mama. I just love to hear the the meetings.
Oh, okay, you don't have to stay.
You don't have to say.
Oh, I know that. But I love the conversation.
Ah,
So here's the thing about new applications, right? So, the board doesn't have an obligation to make a decision on new application, right, right now. There's no expiration date, right? So you guys can vote to move this to May, we're in April now? I think we,
Yes.
To May. And then vote, then I will contact this applicant and give them an opportunity,
okay.
okay?
I motion to move this application
Yes.
from there.
Yeah.
I second that.
We'll give it to Charlie.
Carlos.
Carlos. Adem Carlos. All right, all in favor
Aye.
for this, to
Aye.
move to,
Bye.
okay.
Move to May.
Opposed? Present not voting, abstention, I'm already. All right,
Aye.
we're gonna move it to
May.
next month.
Yeah.
All right, then moving along, we have. Any old business? Any new business? Okay, roll call.
Madam Rina,
President.
Carlos Diaz,
Present.
Judith Rivera,
I'm here.
Wanda Hopkins,
Here.
Nye Whitaker. And Anne Marie Vasquez.
Present. Meeting adjourned at 7:52. All right, what a meeting.
Not everyone.
Good night.
Everyone.
That's- Let's finish them.